Good morning, and we're on the Willoway dock. Look at these beautiful plants. Let's take a walk through the dock here and check out what's shipping today. First of all, you see this nice order here of those 3-gallon green velvets. What a value on these. Let's take a closer look. So as you can see, I just pulled a few of them off the pallet here to show you, and really nice heavy full 3-gallon green velvets. Well, as you can see, the trees are still coming strong to the dock here. We got some great trees available and still shipping, so this is a great time to get them in. Don't forget to get in those red buds and cherries and lilacs and things for that early spring bloom. Well, here we're looking at Azalea Kieran, and that one kind of jumps out in color a little bit earlier than some, but you can see they're just starting to break, and now's a great time to get them in for color. Well, again, the cherries are coming up to the dock here, and these are the pink double subs, and I'll zoom in here. They're still nice and tight, so now's the time that you want to get them into the garden center, so they're blooming on the garden center and in the yards. Here's another look at Pieris Katsura, and we've seen those in the past weeks, and they're just starting to crack that flower, so you've got plenty of color on these left, and Pieris is a great spring color plant. And I pulled one of these snow fountain top grafted off to show you. The buds are just starting to crack right now. These are gorgeous 7-gallon trees. Look at those heads. Again, the bushel and berry are very popular on the dock. You can see here loading up a nice big order of those, and these are all beautiful heavy plants. Here we're looking at those gorgeous 15-gallon pyramidal hollies that we've been seeing on the dock. These are beautiful plants at a great value. Next to them we're looking at 15-gallon Alberta spruce. Boy, these are landscape ready beautiful plants. Here's a look at our 3-gallon mop cypress. Again, what a value on those. So here you can see the beautiful size on these 7-gallon. These are hydrangea pinky winky. We also have limelight and some other varieties of these 7s. You can see that the growers have cut them back, and nice heavy canes, good shape and value on those, and they're just going to come out and be beautiful plants. I think you can see the heads. These are 7-gallon bloomerang dark purple trees, and again, they're just starting to crack that bud sheath. They're going to be beautiful. Again, if you got X-berries, now's the time to get them in. We got really nice big heavy 3-gallon plants at a good price, and they're still tight budded. Next to them you kind of get a glimpse of our 3-gallon Hamlin grass. Just starting to show some life in them, and of course those will be kicking in as we get the heat coming up in the days ahead. Again, just a bloom report here on the Pieris Red Mill. You can see those buds are still tight, and we got days of color ahead here. Beautiful big heavy 3-gallons. Well, Tony gave us an update on the perennials. You can see here they're just starting to kick in based on variety, and of course he'll keep us updated in the days to follow. Here's another peek at our 7-gallon hydrangea limelight trees. Very nice big heavy full heads. Good value on these. Here we're looking at Syringa bloomerang. Very nice full 3s. You can see here buds are still tight in them. They're going to open up on the garden center and landscapes and be beautiful for spring. We got a great value on these 5-gallon Texas Bordeaux. Well, we've seen these a lot on the dock, and for good reason. Look at the value on these 7-gallon Texas Captains. Again, another very popular plant. We're looking at 2-gallon. This is Deutzia, and this is a new one, Yuki Cherry Blossom. Again, the guys trimmed them back. You can see the beautiful shape of those. Here we're looking at our grow bags, and these are our Hetz Klocka, and again you see the gorgeous blooms on those Red Mill Pieris. In the background, the PJMs are just starting to open up. We'll swing around here. I kicked off a barberry to show you. Just starting to leaf out. Good time to get those in, starting to show some color. Still a lot of nice color shipping on the dock. Here we're looking at our 3-gallon. These are Buxus Green Mountains. Look at the shape on those guys. What a sensational looking plant. Next to them, we'll give you another peek at a 3-gallon azalea. This one happens to be Herbert, and you can see the buds are just starting to tip a little color there, so we got a lot of color ahead on those. Here we're looking at Sedum Caudicola, and next to them we have a look at our 7-gallon Buxus Green Velvet. Again, what a nice looking plant. Good value. Pulled off another barberry to look at. This is Sunjoy Gold Pillar in a 2-gallon for Proven Winners. Nice heavy full plant, just starting to show some color. Next to them again is our Natural Season Roses. The guys have cut them back. They're just starting to peek out into some leaf, so you could get these in and they're gonna just bust out in foliage in your garden center landscape. Here we're looking at some drift roses, and you can see here they're coming out just a little bit quicker and really nice tight full plants. Here, just wanted to give you a peek at our 3-gallon wine and roses. You can see here very nice full plants, good value on these. Some more hydrangeas to take a peek at. This is vanilla strawberry, paniculata, and again the guys cut them all back for you, so when they break out they're going to be nice tight compact plants ready to sell. Here's a glimpse of our 7-gallon. These are Annabelle variety, and this is incredible. You can see here nice big heavy plants, so if you got these on order I definitely would get them in. Now these are some hemlocks that just came in on the dock here to get shipped with some containers, but just a reminder, you definitely want to get in your field orders here. We still got some time to dig, and we have some great plants for you. Well, here we have some more of those hydrangea trees. I want to zoom in on the mags and let you know those are just starting to crack the bud sheath here, so we're going to see some color in the week ahead once we get a little bit of warm weather. So this cool weather's kind of held them up a little bit. Beautiful big 15-gallon magnolias. Again, you can see how the trees are starting to come in. Folks are still stacking up on trees, getting them in so they can be ready for the spring push here. Here we're looking at a forsythia, and this is a newer one. This is called Magical Gold from the Plants at Work group. And this one comes out a little bit later. So we have the Proven Winter Show Off series, then we have Magical Gold, and then some of your more traditional varieties. But these, as you see, bloom up and down the stem much like the Show Off series do. They're just a little bit later, and the flower is much bigger. So they have a large, big, beautiful flower. So these are still ready to go for spring, and they're looking good. Magical Gold forsythia. So here we have 3-gallon. These are Gold Mound Spirea, and you can see the guys sheared them back, shaped them up, and they're just now starting to show some leaf on them. Very nice full 3-gallon Spirea Gold Mound. Here we're looking at some very nice. These are 3-gallon bright gold taxus. Here's a peek at our 3-gallon hydrangea, and these are all natural season, so they've cut them back, they shaped them up nice for you. Look at the canes on these guys. These are going to be gorgeous big 3-gallons. As you can see, we got an assortment of grasses. People are bringing them in. They're just starting to break, so you can see a little bit of green coming on them. And of course, as we get a little more heat, those will just kick out and look fantastic. Look at these big 15-gallon Taxus Hicksite. What a value on these. These are really landscape ready. You can see here we have some very nice container birch, and all of our birch are staked, you know, on the trunks are all staked individually, nice straight trunks on them. We have some beautiful plants in both 25 and 45 gallons that are landscape ready, as well as our big field specimens. Look at the value on these 3-gallon Rhamnus Fine Line. Again, we see some PJMs, and the forsythia we're looking at here are the Proven Winter variety Show Off. And you can see they got a lot of longevity on those flowers, and beautiful color there to get people in the mood for spring. Well, I see expiries on almost every order, and we're getting really tight on inventory, so if you got these on order, definitely get them in so they're blooming on the lots. Here's another peek at those grow bag junipers, and these are Hetz columnaris. Very popular one on the dock here. We're looking at 3-gallon Mr. Bowling Ball. Well, these beauties will give you some more color. This is Yucca Color Guard. Look at these beautiful 7-gallon Buxus Green Mountain. Here we have a very popular juniper, and these are really nice 3-gallon. This is Procumbens Nano. I think we've seen these earlier. This is Hydrangea Lemon Daddy, and you can see these are opening up a little further than some of the other ones. A nice tight compact plant. These are very nice into a more shade garden. So I pulled one of these off. Here's our 3-gallon Stewart's Azalea. As you can see, they're still nice and tight, and will bloom on the lot. And then we're panning over here to look at these gorgeous 3-gallon Nova Zemblas. Again, rhododendrons are still tight. You could get those on the lot. Look at the buds. Man, these are really going to color up nicely for you. As I'm walking down this dock door here, you can see folks are really starting to get in this color. We have, again, these are 3-gallon Herberts. The ones in color are Karens. Again, they come out a little bit earlier, and those gorgeous rhododendrons in the background. So here we're looking at another Proven Winter forsythia, and this is Starlight. And you can see they're just starting to open, and man, look at the buds. Again, lilacs have been hot. Here we're looking at 3-gallon Miss Kim's. You know, when we looked at those last week, you can see here, just starting to see a little color on those buds. Perfect time to get them in. Miss Kim. Here we're looking at another very popular spring bloomer, and this is quince. They're the double take quince series from Proven Winners. I'll zoom in here. Look at the size of this plant, and you can see the buds are just starting to show a little color. Excellent time to get in your quince, especially these. Phenomenal plants, thornless, big, huge flowers. Check this one out. This is the double take quince series. Here's a very popular rhododendron, and you can see why. Look at the size and bud count on these. These are Lakeview Pink rhododendrons. Big, huge threes. What a value on these, guys. I had to pull one of these off to show you. Look at this monster. Here we have our 7-gallon winter gems. Exceptional value on these guys. Well, here's another barberry to take a look at. This is a 3-gallon Royal Burgundy. Look at the value in that. Another peek at our 3-gallon mop cypress here. Again, nice big heavy plants. And then over here we have our 3-gallon. These are Blue Point junipers in a 3-gallon. Gorgeous. Hellebores are still looking good. Man, these things are just blooming like crazy. You can see bud and bloom all over on these. They love those cooler temperatures that we have right now, but you can see we've still got lots of buds on them, and beautiful plants. Hellebores. What a value on these 3-gallon old gold junipers. Well, that's a quick walk through the dock today. You know, we've seen a lot of great plants that are shipping out on the dock. Good selection. Be sure to get that order in. I hope we're loading this truck for you.